Hello and welcome back to the For the Badge podcast. Well, speaking of riots, we do have one more game to discuss, and this is the game that I suggest we can gamble points on to try to catch Patrick.
Okay.
Manchester United playing Newcastle United at Wembley for the Carabao No One Cares Cup. It's a final. It's a trophy.
Newcastle are gonna care. I feel like so are Man U, because
Oh,
Ten
yeah.
Hag has to walk away with something.
Newcastle are on their. They've got the water boy playing goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Since Dubravka played for United already this season in the cup, and obviously Nick Pope's done a madness, so he won't be there for that. So do we want to? Do we want to try this? Do we want to gamble points on this score line?
Jeopardy?
I'm in.
Is it Jeopardy? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. So what it is you can say I'll bet 10 points on my prediction, and if I get it right, it's 10 points. If I get it wrong, you lose 10 points.
Does the whole thing have to be right?
Well, that's what we should decide. I think.
Like you gotta get it right.
What
like
if you have
2-1.
tiered values for the parlay? Parlay will give me 10, but like just being right will give me 5. And
Yeah, no, I like that. If you get it correct, you get all 10 points.
Yeah.
If you get half of it, like you get one of the scores, then it would cancel out because you get. Yeah,
5
instead of the Jeopardy, we'll have to just do it where you can add like extra points, So get it right, it's 10, 1 is 5, and then 0 for nothing. Patrick, you don't get to play.
Yeah, he does.
He should absolutely get to play, because if he gets it wrong, then that'll make him feel a part of it.
What do you mean feel a part of it? He's wiping the floor with us.
No. See, I want him to be a part of it because I need him to understand what it feels like to lose, since he don't know what it feels like yet.
I know how to lose. I know what it feels like to lose.
He doesn't know how it feels like to lose now.
There you go. All right. Well, I don't know, man. This is going to be a big one. It's going to be one of those games where I just think tactically it's all out the window. I think they'll have their setup. Man U will probably, look similar to what we've seen the last few games. Newcastle, I think Guimaraes might be back for this one.
Yeah, I think so too.
And if he is, I don't know. It could be make the difference. Ooh, I don't even know.
Newcastle's defense, though, cover for that goalkeeper.
They got to. Have to. Let's see. I'm going to say Newcastle been struggling to score so much. Oh, I don't want to do it. But I'm saying Manchester United
Don't.
2-1. 2-1 Manchester United. That's so gross that I'm actually predicting that.
I'm out.
No, he's done.
Out.
He's done.
I'm not doing it. I'm going 2-0 Newcastle, and I'm betting all 10 points.
2-0 to the Newcastle. Yeah, well, you got to bet 10 points.
All 10. 2-0 Newcastle.
Can I get a parlay? I got 2. So
I got 2.
Because the last 2 matches against Newcastle and United were draws. And I was going to call a draw on this anyways to penalties. And I pick Newcastle to win on penalties.
All right. So what's your score line, and then what's your penalties score line?
2-2 penalties. So it's 2-2. It's going to be open. They're just going to be everywhere. It's going to be open. 2-2. Then we go to penalties, and then De Gea will make a mistake, and they will lose the penalties.
Yes.
I'm
I'm down. I like it. I like where this is going.
4-3.
Yes.
4-3 to the Toon Army in penalties.
Yep.
All right. So you're parlaying, is that like a double? Like, can we get 20 points for Lewis if this comes off 100%?
I'll only take 10.
I'm
fine
willing
with
to
the
give
10.
you 20 points.
I'm fine with the
This
10.
is incredibly specific.
It's very
Very
specific.
specific.
Patrick, you're not involved.
Okay. All
They
right.
should totally get to pick the game, though.
I'm messing with you. What do you
He
think? What do
should
you
get to
think?
pick the game.
Of course.
I worry about the
But
keeper.
if he gets it wrong, it's ×2 on the negative.
Yeah.
I worry about the keeper. I really do. If it's an open game, Newcastle's going to get blitzed. But they've got to come out and play because you really don't want. Man, this is tough.
Mm-hmm. It's a cup, though. It's like it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Wembley is a really wide field too. Really, really wide. Or at least it feels that way. Give me United. Oh God, this sucks. 3-1.
3-1.
And I like Newcastle. If Newcastle had a Poping goal, it's a totally different setup. It's a totally different result. I would go with penalties at that point, but that hurts.
I wanted to go with pins too, but I think United's momentum is just gonna be too much for them. Just gonna be too much in the end. I'm wondering how it's gonna be set. No, I think they're both probably gonna go for it.
Oh yeah.
It's a cup.
It should be a good game, actually.
I think it'll be a great game. I just
Definitely think it should be a good game.
Newcastle are due because they have everything right, but I mean, I can say the same for.
It's been
I hope they
50 something odd years since they've won a trophy.
Yeah, and I really hope they take it from Ten Hag because I just in Manchester, I just don't like them. I just don't like anything about them. Marcus Rashford is like he gets a little dome of he gets a dome of protection in whatever I want to happen to Manchester United.
But you don't want to see the greatest midfielder ever lift in the No One Cares Cup?
It hurt my soul to pick against them. It really did. It hurt my soul to pick against them. That's why I couldn't call them losing in regular time. It has to be penalties, and it won't be their fault in penalties because they'll convert their penalties. Matter of fact, they won't even convert. They won't even be on the pitch for it.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, yeah. On that note, this has been the For the Badge podcast. Hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, get that notification bell on. We'll have plenty more videos coming at you. Have a good night.